Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be having a look at some of the laziest people ever. Okay, so this is the first photo. For some reason, this person's put a desk over themselves. If he sits up too fast, he's gonna knock himself out. Like, he's gonna forget that there's literally like a glass panel in front of his head. What is the point to doing that? Like, you might as well just get comfy and hold your phone. Or even put it in between your legs, like that's what I do. That there is gonna end in disaster. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of genius. This person can literally get their lawnmower to cut their grass while they're in their house. See, I can't tell if this would be really useful. Because think about it, that doesn't look like a lot of space. So would the lawnmower not like go over the steps? I guess if you've got a really big garden, then yeah, that might be useful. But I mean, anything to save you time, I guess. Do you want to know something? This is actually kind of funny. I feel like people from the UK can relate to this. Whenever you walk into some shops, sometimes it looks like there's a security guard looking at you. A lot of shops do this. Basically, they get like a photo of a security guard and stick it onto the window. So it means that whenever you walk into the shop, it looks like there's a security guard staring at you. There's been so many times where I've walked past a window and I've been thinking that the security guard is watching me. But it turns out it's just like a sticker like this attached to the wall. It honestly is kind of scary. Like, it makes you think, oh no, somebody's watching me. Like, I have to behave myself. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything bad, but this is low-key the equivalent to that. But like, what happens if somebody tries to rob that place? He's literally just going to be asleep behind the photo. I guess this is kind of lazy, but it's also really practical. Imagine you have to go out somewhere and like your toenails look ugly. All you have to do is paint 2 of them, because you know that the shoe that you're going to wear only shows 2 toes. I've also got a question. How can that foot squish into that shoe? Like, surely that would be really uncomfy. I feel like all your toes would feel really squished up against each other. I don't know why, but I just feel like I wouldn't enjoy that. Like, it would make me feel really like icky. I don't know how to describe it. I just feel like I wouldn't like it. What is the point of you buying a chair if you're only gonna sit on the box? Like, this guy literally has the box of a chair right there, but he hasn't actually opened the chair and set it up so that he can sit in the chair. That would be really uncomfy. Cardboard boxes aren't that strong, so if that box collapses, something is literally gonna go inside of him and it's gonna be painful. He's gonna have to go to the hospital. I've been looking at this photo for a couple of minutes and I don't really understand what's happening. I've got a feeling that this man has randomly got a lead around this girl's like seat and he's pulling it back and forth to make the swing move. I don't know what's happening, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to understand what's happening. What happens if the girl sits forward and falls out of the swing? Like, he's not going to be there to catch her. Imagine you're sitting in an exam and you look up at the clock to see how long you've got left, and this is what the clock looks like. It's got the wrong time, so they decided to put a little note below it saying -1 hour. So the actual time of the clock is like 5 to 10. Oh no, it's actually 5 to 9. See, I'm already getting muddled up. I hate these clocks. Like, I've never been able to read them. It's just so much easier whenever you've got an iPhone. You can kind of just look at the time and that. I could not deal with a clock like that. This person didn't want to take their dog for a walk, so they decided to do this. It's all fun and games, but if that dog decides to chase after a cat, he's gonna go flying. He's gonna end up falling off that seat. Like, he is gonna get injured. I don't understand why these people are doing things like this, because that's just so much harder than actually walking the dog. Even if you didn't want to take the dog for a walk, just let it out in the back garden to run around. Like, I'm sure the dog would have been happy doing that, but for some reason he's decided to do this. I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of useful, but the only downfall is whenever you touch the iPad, it's gonna move a lot. The pieces of tape are gonna kind of act like a swing. So like, if he pushes the iPad, it's just gonna swing like that in front of him. Would it not just be easier to like set it on your lap? These people are making these things so much harder. Whenever I want to watch something on my phone or iPad, I literally just put it in between my knees. Like, it's so much easier. Why are they going through all the pain of doing that? Just hold the phone. Like, it's not that hard. Okay, this is actually kind of genius. I wish I could actually sunbathe, but sadly it isn't sunny in Northern Ireland. Like, it's literally always raining. I don't know if you can hear right now, but it's literally raining outside. Like, it is so rainy, it's never sunny, and whenever it is sunny, it's still cold. I just wish that we had nice weather. Like, I'm literally pale white. I can't tan whatsoever. My skin is nearly as white as this t-shirt. Like, that's not good. But yeah, I guess that would be good. I guess this would be useful. But what happens if you turn onto your back to tan your belly? You're literally just gonna have to lift the drink up. I guess this would be useful, but this is sadly gonna have a downfall. Popcorn is pretty sticky, so like the inside of his hoodie's just gonna be really sticky, and and it's gonna smell of popcorn. That looks like butter popcorn, like it doesn't look like normal popcorn. So he's literally just gonna smell of butter. And trust me, you do not want to smell of butter. Like, butter is like a greasy smell. I hate the smell of butter. He definitely looks like a gamer, so I feel like he'd definitely do something like that. It's all fun and games until you're sticky and smell of butter. This photo's actually kind of funny. Basically, these people are walking up an escalator to go into a gym. Like, why are they going up an escalator? I'm so confused. The whole point of them going there is to work out and like do some fitness. Why is there an escalator outside of a gym? Like, they might as well just walk up the 15 steps. If they're not gonna walk up the steps, why bother go to the gym? Like, that could literally take you 2 seconds. I don't understand it, you guys. People are just crazy. Here's another photo of lazy people waiting in a line for an escalator. So there's steps right here and then there's an escalator. Why is there such a big queue to get onto the escalator? If it was like 1,000 steps, I can maybe understand why. But this literally looks like a subway. If they just walked up the steps, they'd probably get to the top quicker. Look how many people there is there. Like, because of coronavirus, I would get freaked out. Like, that's a no-no for me. Like, I don't know why, ever since this whole COVID situation, I can't get close to people. If I go out in public, I get really anxious. Because, like, you don't know what type of viruses or illnesses people could have. Like, somebody could literally have Ebola. This looks so much harder and dangerous. Yet again, it would just be so much easier to put the bin out. Why are they pushing the bin with their car? Like, that's literally gonna end in disaster. The bin's gonna fall over and they're gonna run over the bin and then they're just gonna be left with a load of mess. Why are people so lazy? This is literally the definition of laziness. You guys, please don't end up like these people. Why? Just why? Honestly, this image screams no, just no. Why would you do that? It's so easy to pull this thing off and then put a new thing of toilet paper on it. I do it all the time. Like, it's not that hard. I really feel bad for this person. Their roommate has done this to them. Why did they decide to do that? There was no reason whatsoever. It is just plain laziness. I couldn't live with people who act like that. Honestly, I would go insane. This is just stupid and dangerous. Like, what is the point of you hanging out the window? You're gonna have to pay for it anyways. So you might as well just stand out of your car, put the gas in your car, and then pay for it. Like, these people are trying to be quirky and practical, but it just isn't working. This isn't a life hack. This is dangerous. I can understand why this person has done this, but come on, you're standing in a queue. Sometimes when you are standing in a queue, your legs do get tired. But why would you do this? This is actually kind of funny because this is in a fast food restaurant. Like, she's literally sitting in a queue while she's waiting for her fast food. If that doesn't explain this photo, then I don't know what will. This doesn't look practical. This just looks lazy. Like, this person's literally lying on the ground. Lying on the ground isn't fun at all. Like, it's actually really painful. So I don't understand why this person is lying on the ground with this box over their head. You just need to get a stand or just hold the phone. Like, prop it up somewhere. If you're sitting in the sofa, lie on your belly in the sofa and put your phone at the end of the sofa. It's not that hard. Like, these people need to watch life hacks online. If I ever seen a driver like this on the road, I would stop my car and get out of it. This is so dangerous. Do you want to know why? They can't even see out of these windows. So if somebody's trying to overtake them or going past them, they're literally going to crash into them. This isn't lazy. This is dangerous. Like, this person needs to lose their driving lessons ASAP. This can't be real. There's no way that this photo is real. Apparently, this surfer decided to bring a chair out onto the ocean so he could relax in the waves. This is going to end in disaster. Like, he's literally going to fall flat on his face. He's going to lean in the wrong direction and just fall into the water. Where are these people getting these ideas? Because, like, none of them work. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I hate this photo so much. I hate it whenever you walk into places and there's just bags of rubbish everywhere. Like, that's a massive pet peeve of mine. I don't know why, there's just something about it that makes me feel ill. I just hate seeing loads of bags of rubbish. And it's the fact that they're all full. Like, do these people not have a bin or somewhere to take the rubbish? That literally looks like a hoarder's house. How are they just gonna have loads of bags of rubbish right beside the fridge? I don't like this photo at all, it makes me feel sick. Okay, so this lazy mum used a Segway to take her little girl out in her pram. What? Like, how was this photo taken? Where was this photo taken? I've got so many questions. If she leans forward too much, he's gonna fall off that Segway and that little girl is gonna go flying. Yet again, this is another photo that will end in disaster. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. We had a look at some of the laziest people ever. If you're ever feeling lazy, just know you're not as lazy as these people. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the subscribe button, leave a like on the video. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure to go through and watch all of my other videos. Guarantee if you enjoyed this one, you'll like my others. And yes, I will see you all in my next video.